Welcome everybody to Forza Motorsport 6, and today we're dealing with a 1989 Porsche 944 Turbo. Now this was a luxury car, well a luxury sports car even, from Porsche, built between 1982 and 1991. Now it has front engine, rear wheel drive, and the engine in this is a magnificent piece of engineering, quite frankly, as we shall now see. So yeah, it's a 2.5 litre inline 4 engine producing 247 horsepower and 258 pounds-feet of torque, with naturally a turbo on it. And that's pretty decent amount of power, quite frankly, especially from a 4-cylinder back in the 80s, when 4-cylinders weren't producing all that much power at all, quite frankly. And yeah, weighing 3,115 pounds, it's not all that heavy either, especially considering it's got plenty of luxurious equipment inside, 4 seats, and even a decent sized boot. So it's a practical, well equipped and quick car that also looks fantastic and has the king of all headlights, pop-up headlights. Yeah, you can't really beat a car that has pop-up headlights. And yeah, it looks great overall as far as I'm concerned. And yeah, there was more than 163,000 944s made in general, which made it the most successful Porsche at that time, and it took until the 997 Carrera and the Boxster to beat it, and 25,000 of them were turbo models. So yeah, even though it's a top of the line range model, still a lot of them were produced and not as rare as you'd think. Anyway, I'm going to take this out onto the track and see what it can do, so see you there. Welcome everybody to Watkins Glen Short Circuit. Going to take the car around on the first lap and talk through it on the second lap. So this is easily one of my favourite Porsches. It's been a long-standing favourite, and I think it's fantastic, quite frankly. And I enjoy driving it more now on this game than I have previous Forza games. So, acceleration-wise, 0 to 60, 5.5 seconds, 0 to 100 in 14.1 seconds, and it'll go on to a fantastic 162 mile an hour, which is actually faster than the 1982 Porsche 911 Turbo, which kind of says it all, especially since and more torque and even a bigger engine. So yeah, that just shows how good this car was at the time. Never mind the fact that it actually outsold 911s in the 80s. So yeah, it also handles bloody brilliant as well, especially for a 26-year-old car. Brakes are fantastic, the grip is bloody brilliant, and it turns in so sharply. And yeah, bang on weight distribution as well, from what I can fathom. Barely any oversteer, any understeer, which is pretty good considering it's just a rear wheel drive car. And standard road tyres. even though it does have a bit of a soft suspension tendencies. You really don't notice it all that much until you're going into hard cornering. So yeah, overall, a 10 out of 10 car as far as I'm concerned, and quite frankly it's a shame that Porsche aren't making something like this right now. Why they aren't making front engine rear wheel drive cars now, I don't know. Especially considering they've got great form in the form of this 944, in the form of the 928, or in even the 968. So yeah, bang on the money this car, and loving it now more than ever. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.